Hi folks, from the forest, and welcome to the Fimbulmuk channel. Today I've got another forest resource for you, which I came across some time ago, and I want to formally introduce you to chaga, also known as innonotus obliquus, and in German Schiefer Schillerpoling. This is fungus that ultimately lives in symbiosis with the birch, and this is just a powerhouse. It's just a medicinal and awesome coffee substitute. I like to drink it as a tea, and it also has several other uses. Normally you shouldn't forage for it in summer, but this is mostly due to it being nigh on invisible. If you look at that, it is actually part of the outer bark of the birch, so it's a little bit hard not to confuse it with the birch itself. And I can show you what I mean. Just need to get down here, and well, there it is. And if you look at that, you can see the outer part is the bark, and the mushroom is growing on the inside. This is the fruiting body, and well, and you can see it has a rich golden brown color. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, and you can see these white mycelium fibers. What the chaga does is it is living in symbiosis with the birch and processing, for instance, the tree terpenoids in the birch, which are also responsible for making birch bark flammable. And actually this is sort of another chemical process, and looks like a laughing fellow with a strange hairdo. You know, here there's an eye, there could be an eye, and there's the mouth. And just my little pareidolia, such thingy. And the chaga is used traditionally in regions in Alaska, Canada, Siberia, Japan, Russia, several regions, Finland, in the north, but due to climate change, it has also set foot on Central European grounds. And well, this is one positive effect of climate change, if you so will, because this is a medicinal powerhouse. It is. It was traditionally used in as a wound disinfectant, as a disinfectant in general, as a coloring agent, and as I even heard a story that they even washed their underwear in a concentrated chaga solution. And this is tick. Get a tick. Not today, brother. This and it is antifungal, which is a little bit paradox, and anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, and well, it is a little bit of a blood thinner, which also well, you need to be careful if you take heart disease medication, not to overdo it. It's obviously it's a tea. It's not a highly concentrated um, preparation. So so that's not a big problem. The thing is, it is also currently evaluated, and please take note. I am not saying it is, but there are several clinical studies ongoing as concerning the anti-carcinogenic properties of the mushroom. Well, fungus. It's more of a fungus than the mushroom. Sorry. And in vitro studies have shown that it shows almost triple the cell, the healthy cell positive effects. It's showing cell toxicity only for cancer cells, and is beneficial for the healthy cells. And this is something which is rather interesting. I am not saying if you get cancer, you can cure it with just drinking chaga tea. That's not what I'm saying, folks. I'm not, and this is a really dangerous thing to assume that you can cure yourself with natural remedies. They can be beneficial, for instance, as a precaution or something. Also, they make. I love to drink chaga tea as a coffee substitute, and because it's rather agreeable in taste, and with a little bit of honey, this is really pleasant in taste, and as opposed, for instance, to the birch polypore, which tastes like, well, don't know even how to compare it. It's not great. You can do it, and you can drink it, and that's not a big problem, especially if you mix the birch polypore with chaga, and well, there are also studies going on, and they just started when the big C happened, and but due to reasons I can't, I don't know why, they stopped the studies. I don't know, maybe it didn't work or something. Let us just assume it didn't work for our own mental health. Well, since it is an antiviral and hasn't been widely used for ages, this might be maybe even helping for that. What it really is a powerhouse to is if you're getting the flu or something, this really can contribute to you getting healthy again. So that's a really lovely thing to find in the woods. And the thing is, what I want to emphasize, you can also use it for fire starting, by the way, because there are three parts of the chaga. There is the outside. This is, by the way, the black part, which is really rich in melatonin. It also helps if you get a sunburn, and you drink chaga on a regular basis, you get less chance of getting a sunburn. Again, this is a natural remedy. This is not a medication. This is not, if you get a sunburn, use the proper medication for it. This is a tea. This is not something that's a potent pharmacological preparation. This is This is just a tea. It's a natural remedy. So please consult a doctor before you try to treat something serious with natural remedies. That's sad. Common sense, actually, I think. So the thing is, you can. There is the inner part, which is a little bit harder. This is the part you can use at a medicinal, and there's also something even further down, nearing the wood of the birch, which you can use for bow drill fires, and which are rather soft. So if you put your spindle into it, I have heard that, I haven't yet started it, go to Rewild You and on YouTube in order to see a video on that. But Kenton is a really awesome guy, and he has a lot of more knowledge than I can ever have. And he shows you how to make fire with a chaga inner part. And so I also already tried to color things, color textiles with it, which is a little bit of a learning curve still, because I haven't yet found out how to thoroughly stabilize the color. But the color is awesome. It's light brownish, yellowish, golden color, which is rather lovely. And if you mix it with other coloring agents, this might be really great and really lovely. I need to try it out more, and maybe it's a topic for another video. So I give you one last look at mushroom, in order that you can see how it looks like. It's really looking like the birch from the outside, because well, it is the birch, and this is something that's also very important to me, that because the birch is living in symbiosis with the mushroom, don't take all of it. It will kill the tree. And just follow the forager's rule of 3. One part for yourself, one part for the tree, and one part for other foragers. If you do this, you'll be fine, and the tree will prosper, and the chaga will grow back all right, providing you with another chaga in the next year. And on the other hand, not on the other hand, because this lump here, if you remove the bark and the outer well, look at the moss and stuff, if you remove that, you could use it to flavor 1 liter of water. And the good thing is that you can also use it at least 10 times. This amount will last you 10 liters. So one thing still very important is, though, that you need to boil it for about 20 minutes. A good rule of thumb is, if you boil it, you need to really boil it. There will be a foam rising, and if this foam is turning golden brownish, looks really delicious, by the way, at least to my eyes. Foam rising up, some froth, and throw that away. But that's a sign that it is done. And the thing is that there are oxalic acids in it, which can cause kidney damage if you don't boil it. Boiling will neutralize them, and also what I like to do is when I've used up one piece of chaga like that, or maybe two. Sometimes I use two, and if I used up these two two pieces of chaga, I like to make a break from drinking chaga for at least a week, and then you can start again. And what this does is the concentration of the substances in the chaga will permanently decrease, obviously, because you drank it up and you used it up and you boiled it. And so this won't harm your kidneys, even if you are drinking this on a regular basis. Well, I hope that was complete, halfway complete. If you go to pub.med.gov and search chaga clinical studies, you can find a lot of information on the fungus and its clinical studies and its preparations and its substances. There are substance charts in it. There are the ingredients are listed, and actually you are faster with the things that it doesn't do as opposed to the things that it does. Other way around. You are well. There's not a lot that it doesn't do. Is what I want to say. First take video and didn't script anything, just making it up as I go. So bear with me, cut me some slack. But I hope that was halfway complete. If you have anything to add to that, let me know in the comments. And I hope, as usual, I hope this was halfway informative or inspiring. What I want to emphasize, though, is that it is meant to be inspiring. This is not the end of it. You need to do your own research, and please don't do your research exclusively on the internet. Nothing wrong with the internet, but nothing beats asking a doctor or a food chemist, or go to a university. They always like if someone asks questions, and maybe they won't give you the answer you expected, but that's a thing of discussion, and ask different people and get different points of view, and then you can put a puzzle together and add pieces to the puzzle, and talk to indigenous people. I think you guys in North America and Canada are really privileged to theoretically be able to speak to native persons, First Nations people, and I think that they will really enjoy it if you ask respectfully, and they have a lot of knowledge to share, and this is what I also want to say. Over here in Germany, this is obviously it's a new thing. It's just it's an invasive species that just came to be in the last years, and so I can't ask anyone. But I asked people at the university, and I read books and physical books, and do my research on scientific sites, and slowly. Don't overdo it. Don't try to get impatient. What I resolved to do is to get to know one fungus and one plant per year. But getting these plants and these fungi to know in depth. So if you to make preparations from it, the full resource. And this is what I find very important, because you can make a lot of mistakes when using natural remedies, and if you are getting impatient, you might be in for some serious problems. And do a thorough academical research. There is no way around that. This is really, really important, especially when fungi are involved, because this can be an awesome coffee substitute, and you can drink it on a regular basis. It's no problem whatsoever, but you need to know how to do it. And if you don't, you can really get serious problems. And so please be careful, be cautious, and really important to me, and really important to say, really important to keep in mind, that there's only one rule of survival in the forest. Don't be dumb. And I have been dumb myself, and had to suffer the consequences. So I don't want you to experience the same. So this is not a pointed finger or something. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I know everything and know it all, and I'm always grateful if some of you guys might know much better than I do. But it is really important that talk to people. This is actually foraging is about community, and that's a great thing. And so talk to people, and that's it. Awesome resource if you keep that in mind. And actually, this is a really really valuable thing, and I really enjoy finding it. And well, I will have a cup of chaga tea. I brought some, and we'll enjoy the forest for some times. Still, life's not exclusively talking to a box. So I really love the wind in the treetops, and all the wonderful trees around. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. And stay sane and healthy, and enjoy the forest. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.